Think about the last time you had to filter and sum data in Excel. How many clicks did it take? Now imagine a method that does this all in one step, with no extra filtering needed. That's exactly what DSUM does. Today, I will walk you through 3 world examples where DSUM outshines manual filtering and SUMIFS. Let's dive in. We have a sales data set that tracks grocery items, their suppliers, the date of delivery, and the quantity received. Now, let's say we want to find the total quantity of organic bananas received. If we were to use the old filtering method, we would click on Filter, click the drop-down under Products, have all the checkboxes unchecked, and select Organic Bananas. Look at the bottom right corner for the sum of the visible rows. We have 1217, but here's the problem. If you use the sum function to get the total, it still includes hidden rows, leading to a result that is not accurate. Let's try the DSUM method instead. I am going to create a criteria table in an empty section of this sheet. Say maybe in G1, I'm going to type in product. This must match the column header in the data set. Then in G2, I would type in organic bananas. This is the value we want to filter by. It must also match the value in the data set. Now click into an empty cell where you want the results to appear. Say maybe H2, and start typing the DSUM function. So equals DSUM, have that selected from below. The first argument is the database, which is our data set. So have the entire data set selected. Type a comma, type quantity. Remember, the spelling must match with what you have in your data set. Type another comma, and then select the criteria table G1 to G2. Close the parentheses and press enter. Now Excel will return the sum of all rows where the product is organic bananas. Unlike manual filtering, this method ensures accuracy even if more data is added or removed. So for instance, if I have one of the entries for organic bananas removed, you see the sum adjusted automatically. So you get exact results, no manual filtering, no extra clicks. Now let's move a step further. What if we want to filter by multiple criteria? If we were using SUMIFS, we would have written this formula to get the sum for the different criteria. So it's saying sum the quantity column if the data set has organic bananas, which is in column B, and Green Farm's banana in column D are greater than 200. So we want the situation where the organic bananas from Green Farms has a total quantity greater than 200. Let's have that entered and we get 256. Now let's try the DSUM method. We're going to create the criteria table for that. So we already have products in G1 and organic bananas in G2. I'm going to type in supplier in H1. Then in H2, I would type in Green Farms. Then in I1, I'm going to type in quantity. Then type greater than 200 in I2. So this is the result we got using the SUMIFS function. So let's have SUMIFS type in here for clarity. And next to it, I'm going to type in DSUM. Let's give that a shade. Now, in this cell, we're going to get the result using the DSUM method. So I'm going to start typing in the formula. So equals DSUM, have that selected from below. Our database is the entire data set. So let's have that selected. Type a comma, and then I would have quantity typed in, type another comma, and have the criteria table selected. So G1 to I2, close the parentheses and press enter. With this function, Excel sums up only the rows where all 3 conditions are met. The product must be organic bananas, the supplier must be Green Farms, and the quantity must be greater than 200. The great advantage with the DSUM function is flexibility. If the supplier changes or you want to adjust the minimum quantity condition, you just edit the values in your criteria table instead of rewriting the formula. So if you have more criteria, you just need to add rows to the criteria table. No need to rewrite formulas. Now let's push things even further. What if we want to sum deliveries from multiple suppliers like Green Farms, Fresh Fields, or Eco Harvest? All you need to do is to have the criteria table modified. So in G1 we have product, and in H1 we have supplier. Then in G2 we have organic bananas and green farms in H2. Now in G3 I'm going to type organic bananas again and have fresh fields typed in H3. Fresh fields. Let's have this shifted down below to create more space. Now in G4 I'm going to type organic bananas again and type echo harvest in H4. And if you want to get the sum for all these three suppliers of organic bananas, I'm going to type in the DSUM function here. So equals DSUM, have the entire table selected, type a comma. We want the sum of the quantity, so type in quantity, type in another comma, and select the criteria table. Now close the parentheses and press enter. We get this result. So here, Excel is checking for multiple valid conditions in the supplier column. If the supplier is either green farms, fresh fields, or echo harvest, then the quantity is included in the sum. Unlike SUMIFS, where you would need multiple formulas to handle this sum allows for an easy-to-read table-based approach. Effortless, flexible filtering.
Now you've seen how DSUM saves time, reduces errors, and simplifies filtering compared to traditional methods. If you've learned something new today, hit that like button and subscribe for more Excel tips.